Yeah, really great movement so far from XSET, trying to really move the players on the defense out of position. So far, so good. Zekken trying to defend around elbow. Good push comes through from Boyd to be able to at least pick off one, so that will be a 3 versus 3. XSET yet to actually get the spike down. In fact, after the reset, we can see they have position to rotate back out into mid, given that 100 Thieves they rotated all the way through. They were convinced it was A.
Yeah, they're so out of position. Ethan is on the flank, but he's not even going to get there in time. I mean, they will sandwich this hit. Ethan's going to flank B main. The two are going to come from heaven, but the post plant's going to be in.
This is a big play coming through from B main, looking for control. Ethan finds just a tiny moment to find that frag, and that's going to start snowballing things in the favor of 100 Thieves. Just BcJ left. The jump classic not going to do it this time around, and that's the pistol going to 100. Gathering balls to be utilized like the Trailblazers.
Dan, look at the Asher Star in mid combined with the wall. The 3 players on 100 Thieves are gathering around mid. They're going to retake this. Is XSET going to be prepared for a mid retake?
Recovering it.
We're going to have... Oh, dephh! That's not a bad shot to open things up. That's actually going to pull a player, the Sky, all the way to having the attention on this ramp position, and the spike's making its way through A now. Ethan able to dodge past the toxic screen to pick off AYRIN, but this is a good movement from XSET. However, the spike will be cut off from reinforcements because we have an A ramp retake. This is where everybody's piling through for XSET. dephh has to defend. Zekken will try to do what he can with the Spectre, but they are cut off from position on the site, but it looks like it's not going to matter too much. XSET winning the gun battles, and now it's down to Hiko against 2. Tap comes through, looking to get the bait, and they're going to line up, but Hiko, with the Spectre from that distance, will not make it happen this time.
Has proved he's willing to lurk aggressively on this A side. I'm curious if that continues.
Yeah, I just love this style in general from XSET, where you really get in your opponent's heads, because your opponent's going to have to kind of be guessing, what are you doing, and guessing isn't great. As a professional player, you want to get confirmation, so you have to start using utility to find out what's happening. And XSET, oh, some spam coming through from BcJ is actually going to pick off Asuna. That's a huge player to take down early on. Asuna's job is to delay if they try to go up B heaven.
Indeed, and immediately the Seekers come back out of Ethan. That gives 100 Thieves a little bit of info, but down a player. How do they respond to this? Because they're still so separated. Boy is going to aggress on A site, and that gives 100 Thieves all of the info right now, Dan.
And XSET look to be making a move. As you say, 100 Thieves are getting this information. Nitro's in a great spot. Can just fall off of the angle after the initial first few bullets. And he's going to be forced back. Some good spray coming through the wall there to pressure that position. XSET really crossing the T's, dotting the I's as they go in for a coordinated strike onto this B site. But speaking of coordination, 100 Thieves on the defense, making it work very nicely, slowing down the push on either end and just controlling things from start to finish. Excellent work there from them as we go 2-2 now.
Oof, just
Forcing them into Nitro here, but you can see dephh outplays Nitro, goes beyond the angle and catches Nitro on that repeat. Great stuff there from dephh. XSET using Raze on Zekken to get more space, more ground with the showstopper. Great connection there onto Ethan. Some great timing on that trigger pull from him. And 100 Thieves are locked out of the site. Great start so far. 5 versus 3 here for XSET, looking like they should be able to clean this one up, as 100 Thieves are stuck outside on the perimeters.
Good God, that was a beautiful take, Dan. I'll get to it in a second, but this retake is going to come in through heaven. 100 Thieves is going to go for this. Very unlikely that they manage to win this round, but still, if they have potential, if they catch this lurk on dephh in mid, but losing Boy in spawn and can't catch dephh.
Yes. And I have to go, do a callback to that play from dephh, the way that he outplayed Nitro on that B main angle. That shows confidence, for sure. You're going into the operator play. That's got, still, there's firepower here for 100 Thieves. It's not the best situation in the world, but they have some firepower, and of course Nitro has the Blade Storm ready to go. And XSET, once again, that slow pace, that Trailblazer clearing out some of those opening positions around A main for 100 Thieves.
Dan, this is going to be a brawl. They're all around this A lobby, and Nitro falls with the Blade Storm, but the trade comes in from Boy right away, and XSET recognizes they're running into a stack.
And this is interesting. This is a moment. Will they go for the reset here? We can see 100 Thieves are poised to make plays. As you can see, you already mentioned Boy got that trade. He's in position to get something more. And XSET, they're using the clock. They've got 50 seconds. They're seeing if there's any additional action from 100 Thieves. Are they going to push this position? So far, no. And there's the res. And I think it's quite clear now. XSET looking for this A site.
You are divided.
Ooh, there's the Cosmic Divide coming in. Both of them, though, Dan. Oh, look at Boy in the site. He's playing right up on it. We saw Vova do this at Masters, but no. Oh.
Beautiful play, XSET. They know how to handle that situation. All pushing it once, using the utility to their advantage. And wow, they survive with 4 players. Great round from XSET. Finally take that momentum they've been working on for a while. And as we see this aggressive push on the eco for 100 Thieves down mid, you can see XSET with their slow pace generally. They're ready for this one, not getting caught off guard. Ready for the challenge. Zekken with a double. And XSET in such great stead, cleaning it all up. And Hiko will go down as well. 5-3 XSET. I think it's fair to say, indeed, the momentum has been claimed.
You're in the B site. So they hit again. I mean, it looks like this A site might fall under siege again. XSET has had so many A hits so far, but there's really no reason to change it.
Yeah, and they force out the Trailblazer too. And so, again, XSET playing really well, drawing out the utility for 100 Thieves. And we're at the 1 minute mark. We've got very forward positions for XSET. They're looking for that split. The Seekers get pulled out, actually, by 100 Thieves. And interestingly, XSET now, they hold their pacing in mid. 50 seconds, and they're looking to see what is the move, the counterplay from 100 Thieves.
Oh, the showstopper coming out. It doesn't take out BcJ, but he wins the battle anyway.
Yeah, and that was what they were waiting for. Some kind of move, and it's gone a bit too well for 100 Thieves. XSET, they're forced to have to brute force their way into the A site, and they will make the trades happen to at least have a go at this. 2 versus 3. Spike needs to make its way across. It is not safe. You can see Hiko can cut off this angle. Spike has to cross that line of sight. And Hiko knows it. Oh, the Viper's Pit, though, coming in from AYRIN. Oh, it's going to go down straight away. That's so unfortunate. 10 seconds for Zekken to get to the site. He's got only a single satchel to maybe cover some of the ground, but oh, there's so many crosshairs pointed towards him, and that's going to be the round for 100 Thieves. Very well done by them.
More around the B site. So I'm looking for this to be a B hit. They're going to go into this operator on Nitro.
Yeah, looking to really ramp up the pace. There goes Zekken once again with the satchel, the showstopper. Can he find anything? Clearing space out for his teammates. 3 100 Thieves players ready to go on this B site, though. And with this forward positioning, we don't have to see a commit from XSET. They may decide to just once again sit with all this mid control, and 100 Thieves have lost information now. They've pulled players towards B. So XSET looking to try to play against this, but Nitro, we can see he's in position. That was very close.
Here.
And there's the call as well. 100 Thieves, they are hungry for information right now. They need to know what XSET are doing.
The guiding light from Ethan goes in A tower, gets no info. So you can see they clear out Mail, they get a trade, and that trades go in XSET's favor.
Oh, there's a whiff from Nitro, though. That's an opportunity to maybe recover some ground here. XSET will be finding that spike plant. 3 players, no ults to go for 100 Thieves to try to break their way back into the site. That ice wall, of course, allowing easier, safer passage back to B main if necessary. And they're all actually going to stand towards back pillar and fight here from XSET. I like this. They have the numbers advantage. 100 Thieves are going to start pressing forward. ISIL to slow things down. The flash comes through and the swing. XSET, great coordination. Very hard to play against that one. Ethan is in a world of pain, and XSET will pick up another one. Yes. Yeah, I totally agree. So much to talk about. Just how a showstopper, even if it doesn't get a connection, the map controller gives you is money. And wow, we've got like a walkthrough from Death. Very bold. Maybe had a read, knowing that the pacing has been as it has for so long for XSET. Maybe expecting them to be less ready for that, but again, pressure to be heaven once more. And we should expect XSET to just sit on this map control once they've pushed 100 Thieves back once again.
It's so unique because of the fact that their map control has been so good in all the other rounds, they're capable of bunching up like this because they've punished aggressions on both sides. that it's very, very unlikely for 100 Thieves to have an early aggression A or B. So they're feeling very comfy, even though they're in a pack right now, all in mid.
And it is truly just gamble territory for 100 Thieves. Unless they go for an information play, which has burned them, we saw that just in the last round. They just have to gamble and play retake on the sites or stack up on the sites. Left. Very few options. And we get the reset from XSET toward the B site here.
And it worked, Dan. Look, Asuna has fallen into defender spawn. This is a 4-on-2 in the B site, and one has fallen.
But Nitro has the perfect position here. There's going to be the satchel to get across. Nitro dashes, resets, but XSET left to 2 players, actually 2 versus 2, as a spike will be planted just in the nick of time. Res comes through from BcJ, zekken back in the action once again. A lot of work here for Ethan and Boy.
Oh, the triple back sight.
I love it.
There's a gravity well, though, Dan.
Oh.
A Nova Pulse, maybe?
We're about to find out. You can see 100 Thieves clearing position by position. Oh, you might be getting it, Sean. There goes the gravity well. And oh, unfortunately, Ethan goes down. He was the one to follow up that gravity well. And now Boy, unfortunately, not going to be able to do anything from that distance. XSET going to lock it in. The 3
given what we saw 100 Thieves do in Berlin.
Yeah. Oh no, Hiko. He had the Judge and the Viper's Pit. I feel like it was just meant to be, but apparently not. XSET going to march through that one. And they've got an A site. And this is going to be problematic. We've got the Blade Storm ready. Boy has that Cosmic Divide to help his team into the site for the retake. And they have A Heaven control. It's just the weapons that are the main issue here. But that Cosmic Divide can help you to close distance moving into the site for the retake.
And there it is. It's going to block off A main, but XSET is one step ahead. They're pretty ready for this Cosmic Divide, Dan.
They are ready for everything in this split game so far. And looking to mount the final defense. Here comes the final push. Good opening trades coming through. Nitro in a 1 versus 2 now with the Blaze Storm still active. Looking for the headshot, finds one, dash into the next. Ooh, great right click from Nitro. Is there going to be time for this one though? I think there just very well might be. He's going to be so close. Nitro, he's got it just about. One more round for the Red. And again, having to work with a new 5th.
This Sage wall is going to be so annoying on a pistol round, mid-round like this, at 1 minute getting popped. So that's a lot of info, because right away BcJ recognizes, there's at least 3 people in mid that shot the Sage wall. You can see XSET just kind of chilling on that info. 100 Thieves also just waiting.
Ooh. That's a nice little pop. Yeah, this is a lot of great delay coming through, and you can see finally maybe some counter plays. The Cloudburst to deny some vision for death, but no ground really gained here in mid. Just posturing so far as 100 Thieves begin to rotate into the A site, where there are a couple Astra Stars. So once again, it feels like XSET are ahead of the game here.
Yeah, indeed. And look, Pure's jiggle peeking at elbow in the back of the site. The double Astra Stars down. dephh ready to rotate at ropes, and they have zekken in heaven.
And there it is. We get all of the pops coming through the Nova Pulse as well. Hiko able to deal with Pure on the site quite quickly. That's what had to happen here for 100 Thieves to be smooth on this plant, but post-plant positions are important. And Boy is the only player that is off of the site right now, so Boy really needs to survive, and you can see that he has that sense of urgency to just keep himself in a position where he can live. As XSET are looking for him and starting to try to coordinate into the site. BcJ gets to offer the initial push. Boy lured out of position into the crosshair of death, and just like that, XSET regaining control on the site. Hiko dodging around, trying to isolate these duels with that classic. There's only so much he can do. AYRIN's going to pick him off, and XSET win off of the retake.
Absolutely beautiful retake coming in from XSET yet again.
And XSET really want that mid-bust to come from 100 Thieves. With those close-range weapons, these are the fights that XSET wants to take. Around that male position, you've got zekken with that Judge. Really holding on for dear life here. And XSET, so far in good positions. 100 Thieves, they've got to start deciding what they're doing here. The spike is down towards Ramen, so they are looking perhaps to finish on a B split. So they're going to go through zekken here, and I don't think it's going to be pretty.
Yeah, the only hope for them right now is Ethan. He's coming at them. He has one guiding light. He used his Trailblazer. So how are they going to clear out this Judge, Dan?
Oh, they're playing the bait with zekken. Oh, the jiggle bait. And then the true threats revealed with the Judge. and that's going to slow everything down. There's 20 seconds left. They needed the B heaven play to be under control, because how do they get through from B main into the B side? There's no choice but to just run through, and you can see the result is not favorable. XSET will shut it down. And
the Cosmic Divide will likely be used right here on the A site. There it is, and dephh is in front of it, Dan.
oh, he's waiting for the flash timing. dephh doesn't get anything from it though, and it's looking pretty good. The run out into elbow was bold. Another bold play from BcJ to go beyond the wall. He'll get punished, and he only picks off Nitro. So these aggressive plays not panning out so far for XSET. They don't really have too much to work with on this retake. So yeah, this backside setup looks good to go. Flash sent out for some info, and in walks AYRIN.
Ooh, this could get sketchy.
Last player standing.
Ethan shuts things down.
Yeah.
At that point, the round is pretty closed out. Huge win right there for 100 Thieves. They obviously needed that, but 11-6, they still have a lot of work to do. They can't let their foot off the gas yet.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that they didn't use the Viper's Pit in the end, because, you know, they
Yes.
want to maintain as much of an ult advantage as they can. You know, that's a part of the kind of economic exchange, the trade between the teams, not just like the, you know, a flash for an ice orb, but on a large...
At B lobby, he recognized BcJ walled off B lobby aggressively, broke that wall, and that forced XSET to believe this was a B hit. They've rotated to A heaven, and they've fallen. 100 Thieves has this A site, man.
Yeah, there's only one player elbow to worry about, zekken. zekken could really ruin their day here. If he can hold on to this position, get some extra kills out of this, he could open it up for his teammates. He'll go down. The res comes through. XSET, they want this round. 3 versus 4. The spike goes down. Players here separated for 100 Thieves. Nitro gets picked off. It's the Viper's Pit now. Popped by Hiko. They want to absolutely guarantee this round, and that might be the way to do it. See, AYRIN's falling back here. That gravity well is quite annoying, but AYRIN... Oh my goodness, AYRIN punished the spray.
Oh, the Viper ults, they're crossing past, and this is going to be mad.
This is so hard to deal with, AYRIN. How do you find Hiko or Ethan at this point? Surely it's just a complete gamble. Tapping the spike and down to 1 HP. No bullets to go. This couldn't really be worse for AYRIN at this point. Ethan will get the trade on him.
Thieves looks to come back in the game, and if there's one thing I know about this team is that they can come back.
Yes, absolutely. That is so true. And, I mean, they also burned the Viper's Pit from AYRIN, so that's a huge win from that previous round. That's going to be another advantage that gets carried forward. The defender early Viper's Pit pops can be quite impactful, so...
Dan, I just want to draw attention to this detail. So Ethan plants in the front of the site, immediately evacuates, uses the Trailblazer to clear out heaven, and look at the post plant. They're just set up in such a way to play the heaven post plant. Nitro's in a heaven on the flank.
He's going to get a pop off too as well. Some good trades coming in from XSET. Not going down without a fight here. They're able to try to push forward now with that position around a ramp. And slowly but surely they're isolating these battles. Time is of the essence though. There's really not that much time to play with. Hiko, he knows he's done it. He drops the snake bite. There is no time to win this one now. It's about damage, and AYRIN's going to pick him off. But another round going to 100 Thieves here, and they are looking pretty good. The Red Bull clutch comes through, and 100 Thieves. Oh, BcJ going to try to slow this one down. Wall comes up. The dash was burned there by Nitro, and BcJ, oh, he goes beyond it. Zekken with a great lineup on the page. dephh with the headshot connection with the operator, and there is not much left for 100 Thieves. I mean, this could have been the round to decide it all, Sean, and for 100 Thieves, but XSET, they pull out all the stops. The first look from the operator is pretty nice.
And Ethan, he has a guiding light, but he's going to need to open it up before. And he can't do it. 12 for XSET, Dan. They look to steal this. It is the worst timing possible, but the Seekers come out of pure.
Oh, AYRIN goes beyond the wall, trying to take the challenge here, finds the jet. Beautiful stuff. Huge kill from AYRIN. Will get tapped by the Seeker, but he might be safe here. Oh no, the page shell's coming through. Hiko's going to be able to deal with that one. And that's going to leave just zekken and dephh here on this retake. Spike looking to go down. Another great shot through from Hiko. But dephh there, forward position, looking for one, standing in the acid. He's going to be able to take down one, but the trade is through. And 100 Thieves, as we already highlighted, The name of the game here is to get those ults online. BcJ, they picked up the ult orb, they've charged up the res. He's gonna pop the res, Sean.
That is very interesting, Dan. Oh,
Yeah.
AYRIN falls, and zekken, he can end this, Dan.
Oh, the showstopper. Oh, the judge comes through. It saves the day for zekken just for a moment longer. 3 versus 2. Maybe that res ain't looking so bad after all. The cosmic divide, they feel it. They think they're going to win this match off of this round, or this map rather, as Nitro is stuck with Hiko. Behind this, they have no space. They force out the Viper's Pit. There's no util to actually send in, I don't think, except a guiding light. There's no Trailblazer available, though. That's what you'd want here. They're going to have to push in, and they're spraying forward. This is so scary right now. Nitro, 1 versus 3. Phantom in hand, and it's been removed. XSET are going to win this